Hello guys, welcome back to the next lecture of Advanced DSA. We are in process of learning Advanced DSA and we have started with our sorting algorithm, which is nothing but to arrange the element in ascending order. The smallest element will be at the 0th index, right? Smallest. Here it will be the smallest. Then at the first index, the next smallest, and so on, and the largest at the last index. This is nothing but your sorting, that is arranging the elements in the ascending order, right? Smallest at the first index, largest at the last index, right? And so on. And we have already covered bubble sort in our last program. We have already seen it. In this lecture, we'll see selection sort, one of the most important sorting algorithm, which is nothing but your selection sort. Okay, so now before implementing selection sort, let me just give you a walkthrough of our site. This is our website www.bigdatayatra.com. In this you can see our Big Data and Apache Spark Mastery course. This covers all the skills which you need to become data engineer, right? Whether it is big data, Hadoop, Python, DSA, SQL, Spark, end-to-end project, resume building, LinkedIn optimization, everything at just 3,999. And then we have Python for data engineer separate course. If you purchase our mastery course Python and DSA, it is included in this. Now coming to our topic, selection sort. Before I explain you selection sort, you can just see from the name select, right? We have to select something. And what we will select, we'll select the smallest element and we will place it to its correct position. Let's see. That's why it is called selection sort. That is, we are keep on selecting the smallest element, right? And then we swap it to its correct position, right? Let's see. Don't get confused. I am here. I will teach you from the very basic what is selection sort. Say suppose I have this array 7 and then I have 12, then I have 9, then I have 4, then I have, say suppose 1. This is my array. And how many elements I have? I have 5 elements. Correct. And what will be the index of all the 5 elements? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 5 elements, index starts from 0 to 4. Correct. Now it's a very simple sorting algorithm, right? If I will tell you to sort this, suppose I am telling you to sort this array, forget about program. Forget about program. What you will do, you will first look at this array. You will see which is the smallest element. This is the smallest element, right? And what you will do, you will place it here at the very first index, because my first index, that is 0th index, contains the smallest value. So what you will do, say suppose you are scanning this array for the first time. Okay, so I am taking value of I as 0 because you are scanning this array for the first time. Okay, so when I is 0, you will look at this array, right? You will scan the array and you will select the minimum element. This is the minimum. And what you will do, you will swap this minimum element with this 0th index, right? So after the first scan, what your array will look like, 1 will come here because 1 is the smallest element, right? And as 1 has replaced your 7, so 7 has to go here, right? And other elements will be like this. Only 12, 9, 4. Now this is your array. After the first pass, after your first scan, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is sorted now. This is your unsorted array. Now what you will do, like just think, forget about sorting again. I'm saying now you will scan this array again. This is a very common approach, correct? You will scan this array again, right? What you will do, this is your second scan, I equal to 1. What you will do, you will scan from first index to 4th index because your 0th index is already sorted now. You will see what is the minimum element in this or what is the smallest element in this. You will say, hey, it's 4. Correct. 4 is the smallest. Again, we have found the minimum. So what you will do, replace 4 to its correct position, that is your first index now, this position, because 0th index is already sorted in our first pass, I equal to 0. So 0th index got sorted. Now what you will do, 1 comma 4 will come here, you will swap 12 and 4, and then you will have the other elements as is 9, and as you have replaced 4 with 12, so 12 has to come here, and then 7. Perfect, perfect, makes sense. No programming, simple. It will be now 0th index, it will be now first index, it will be second, third, fourth. So my 0th index and first index are sorted in 2scan. 2scan, 2 elements are at correct position. This is your selection sort. I am selecting minimum element and swapping it to its correct position. Now this is unsorted, second, third, fourth. Now you will scan the array again. I equal to 2. I equal to 2, right? This is your third scan. What you will do, from the unsorted array, you will select the minimum. What is the minimum? Minimum is your 7, correct? Now minimum is your 7, fourth index. You will swap it with the value of I, which is I equal to 2, or you will swap it with 9, because your 0th and first index are already sorted in above 2 passes. So what you will have, 1, 4. Now your 7 will come here, right? If 7 has replaced 9, 9 has to replace 7. So your 2 elements are still unsorted, 12 and 9. That's it. That's it. I hope it is clear. This will be my 0th index, this will be my first, second, third, fourth, and this is still unsorted. The 3 elements got sorted in 3 passes. I equal to 2, element sorted is 0, 1, 2, right? So now fourth pass will be I equal to 3. Fourth pass will be I equal to 3. Now from the remaining unsorted array, what is the minimum element? You will again find the minimum. This is my minimum. You will select the minimum, rather I should say, because this is selection sort, and then you will place it with this third. So I will have 1, 4, 7, 9, and then I will have your 12. Then I will have your 12. That's it. So I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now tell me, do I need to check again? Do I need to check again if all the other elements are sorted, right? So then no need to check for the last element, because it will already be sorted. It will already be sorted, right? So why to run I equal to 4, the 5th scan? No need to run. Only with 4 scan I am able to find my sorted array in selection sort. So why to run it? It will be a wastage of compute. So I don't want it. I will stop here. I will simply print my sorted array. That's it. Print A. I hope you have understood this is selection sort, right? Now let's derive the formula, how we are doing it. Now there were 5 elements. There were 5 elements. See it. In this array, 7, 12, 9, 4, 1. How many scans you did? I equal to 0, 1 scan. 1 scan. I equal to 1, second scan. I equal to 2, the third scan. I equal to 3, fourth scan. 5 elements, 4 scan. So can I say I loop will run for length of array, that is 5 minus 1 times? Is it correct to say? You can say here, you can see here 5 elements, that which is nothing but your length of array 5, and I am running for 4 times. So length of array minus 1. So it will be 5 minus 1. It will be 4. So it will run for 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I will have this formula for I loop. Now, do I need another loop? Do I need another loop? Yes, I need another loop. Why? Why I need another loop, guys? Tell me. I need another loop to see the minimum element in the remaining array. When I was 0, I was standing here, but I need another loop which will scan all the other elements starting from here till the end and will find the minimum. and then we'll swap this with this. So I need another loop. So that loop will start from where? Tell me. You yourself tell me. If I is here, do I need to start another loop from here only? No, right? If I is here, that is I am at this index, 0th index. So I am scanning the remaining array, right? And then swapping. So j will be your I plus 1, the starting part. J will be your starting part, and your end will be what? End will be your last, because I am always going to the last index, always, to see, because my last index will always be unsorted, right? For every value of I will scan the entire array. For j loop, I agree that I is running till only length of array minus 1, that is 4 comparisons, 5 elements, 4 comparison, the outer loop, but the inner loop is running again and again. So let's see again. When I was 0, I is here, so I am running j. I am checking this, whether this is the smallest, whether this is smallest, whether this is smallest, whether this is smallest. No, if this is the smallest, I am going till this point, right? Then I am finding 1 is the smallest here, right? So that's why j will run till your length of array. J will start from I plus 1 and will run till length of array, and we will keep on maintaining the minimum element. And as soon as we have found the minimum element, what we will do, we will just replace array of I with array of minimum element index equal to array of minimum element index array I. What it is doing, guys, it is replacing, it is swapping array of I with array of minimum index, that is the minimum element index, and minimum element with array of I. This is nothing but your swapping. And if you don't know about this, just refer to the bubble sort. I have explained it there as well, but let me just go to the PyCharm and code it out. I hope it is clear. If it is not clear, then shall I explain one more time? Let me just do it. I don't have any problem. Let me just do it again. Anything for you guys. But if you have understood, you can skip this part. But those who have not understood, I am explaining it again. You can directly jump to the programming as well. If you have understood but not, then let me just do it. What are the elements? 7, 12, 9, 4, 1. 7, 12, 9, 4, 1. What I am saying here is, I will run one loop for I in range. Length of array, if I am just giving one argument in the range, it means the starting is 0 and this is your end. So it is nothing but starting with 0, and I am running till length of a. Even if I don't write 0, it means it is 0. Length of array minus 1. This will be my loop, I loop. That is, I will run for 0, 1, 2, 3. In this case, range will be 0 to length of array, which is 5. 5 minus 1, 4. So range 0, 4, it is always excluded. So I will run for 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Perfect. I am good with this. So what I will do, for every value of I, what I will do in the beginning, I will say this is my minimum index currently. I will create one variable which will check where is my minimum element present, at which index my minimum element is. I will just say for now, to start with, that minimum element is present at 0th index. Let's say. Now I will run another loop, j loop. What j loop will run is, for now I am standing here at 0th index. I is here. I need to check what is the smallest element in this. If this is the smallest, I am saying, okay, this is the smallest, right? Say suppose if 1 would have been there, then I am initially I am assuming that my minimum element is this, where I is pointing currently. Meanwhile, I will scan entire and will change the minimum index, right? Let's say I will run another loop for j in range, and from which point I will start, guys? You yourself tell me. I will start from I plus 1, that is from the first index, this point, till your last. I will check 12, I will check 9, I will check 4, I will check 1. I will check all the things. all the elements. So I will write for I, j in range I plus 1 till length of array. This will be my j loop. And what I will check, guys, I will check if array of j, I will write one if condition. If array of j, right, array of j is less than array of minimum index. Getting my point? Not getting it? Let me just explain you. I will check whether 12, because j will be here, 1 2 3 4, j will be here, 12 is less than 7. Array of j is what? 12. 12 is less than 7. No, it will not do anything. Then I will come here, 9. 9 is less than 7. No. 4 is less than 7 here in this case. So what I need to do, I will just update the minimum index to j. That is, now my minimum index is not 0, my minimum index is now 3. So my minimum index will become 3 now. Then j will come to last point. That's why I am running j till length of array. J will say 4. A of j will be a of 4 is less than a of minimum index. Minimum index got updated to 3. So a of 4 is nothing but 1 is less than 4. Yes. So minimum index will now be updated to 1. So minimum index will be updated to 4. Sorry, because 1 is present at the 4th index. So minimum index will be updated to 4. So for the first value of I, 0, for every value of j, I have computed the minimum index. That is 1 is present at 4th index. So what I will do now, outside the j loop, I will just replace array of I, which is nothing but, sorry, here I will write not outside the I loop, it will be inside the I loop, guys, because in the inner I loop I need to do. So what I will do, array of I, which is nothing but your 7, I will replace it with array of minimum index, which is nothing but your 4 now. Got it? So I will just swap it both, and here I will be write array of minimum index, and then it will be array of I hope it is clear. So what it will happen, array of I is nothing but 7 comma 4 equal to 7 comma 1, because array of minimum index is 1, right? Minimum index is your 4, correct? So array of 4 is 1. 7 comma 1 equal to 1 comma 7. So 7 will be replaced with 1 will be replaced with 7. So I will have something like this. So I will have something like this after the first value of I loop, 1 12 9 4 7, 1 12 9 4 7. This is after the first value of I. We have to do it till what point? Length of array minus 1. So similarly, all of your array will be sorted. I hope you are clear now about the formula, about the manual run. Let me just go to the PyCharm. Let me just write the selection sort. Now it will be very easy for you. Let me just create one array. Let me just take the same elements. Let me just take the same elements, 7 12 9 4 1, 7 12 9 4 1. This is my array. So what I will do again, this is my selection sort. So for I in range, length of array minus 1, by default it will start from beginning. I will maintain a minimum index saying currently the minimum index is I, that is 0 for the very first value. Then I will start finding the next or the actual minimum value from I plus 1 with the help of j loop, from I plus 1 till your length of array, because I need to run till last element. Okay, so what I will check here, guys, you yourself know, I will check if array of j, the element, if it is less than array of minimum index, I will just update, guys, the minimum index. Minimum index will be my j, correct? So after the j loop, I will have my minimum index. So what I will do, I will just simply replace array of I with array of minimum index. That's it. Equal to array of I will be replaced with array of minimum index, and minimum index will be replaced. Swapped. Okay. first. That's it. This is my selection sort. Now I can just print the array. That's it. This is what we have seen. Let me just run it. Yes, it is sorted. 1, 4, 7, 11, 12. That's it. I hope selection sort is clear. In the next class, we'll see insertion sort. See you.